Morning, gang. Gonna try something new today, man. You know, every morning I go for a morning run. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. And today's topic, PUSHA T, Clipse, Malice, Pharrell just dropped a new track, So Be It, and they spilling all the tea.
Charlamagne, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? DJ Envy, are we live? Are we live? Can the people hear my voice? Cause I'm at the Breakfast Club and I'm addressing all the lies.
Oh, what up, folks? So we out here, we getting our bodies tea, and that made me think of, you know, the boy PUSHA T. You know, PUSHA T, push a ton of that shit that make your nose run. And him and his bro just dropped that new track. We're gonna check it out. It's called So Be It, produced by Pharrell, not Chad. Neptunes are no longer. So I'm gonna finish these sit-ups, then we're gonna go for a run, then we're gonna do some pull-ups, we're gonna jump rope along the way, and then we're gonna tap all the way into this rap shit. Let's get it. Oh yeah, run's over. Forgot to mention it's Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. So we into that Clipse, that Malice, that PUSHA T, that Pharrell, that So Be It. Bro, I just listened to it again the whole run. Them boys about to go hard on this new album, Let God. What's it called? Let God Get 'Em? I can't even remember the name of the album. I'm gonna put it on the screen. But Let God Sort 'Em Out. That's the name of the album. That's where we at with the album. Hold on, guys. Being that I've never done this before, this is new for me. So look, Let God Sort 'Em Out coming soon. So Be It, the new single. Again, bro, my boy Malice. That's where we're gonna start today. My boy Malice, he can't stop, bro. I don't know if God blessed him over the past 12 years. There's no Malice, but right now, that boy Malice, he going harder than ever. Shout out, all praise to God on that one. Typical dope boy bars, very vivid imagery, dope boy mixed with luxury. And then we got one notable shout out. He addresses P and Chad Hugo not being together. What does he say? Ain't no more Neptunes. P Saturn. Whoo, my boy. P, you floating in that solar system all by yourself, boy. You special, you a shining star. That's what No Malice had to say. Now, our boy PUSHA's back. Y'all know how I was feeling about our boy PUSHA. He's hate. PUSHA, why you hating on Ye? PUSHA, what's going on with you and Ye to where you gotta act like a bitch? Huh? You reminded me of my hoe right now, PUSHA. Cause honestly, you was on some bitch made shit to the point where I thought you was talking about Ye again. But look, you over here gossiping about a new nigga now. Girl, did they hurt you? Did they hurt you, girl? Where they at? I'm gonna get them for you. Anywho, the whole shit was spoiled because we all thought it was Ye, but then we realized, no, he's talking about Travis Scott. The only reason we were able to realize it, though, is because he actually said it directly in the article, the GQ article written by Fraser Tharp. Shout out to Fraser. He's doing a lot of groundbreaking investigations into this Clipse situation here. So that's the only reason we know what was going on. But PUSHA T, this is what PUSHA T said. He said Travis Scott is messy, messy, messy. He's a messy boy. And PUSHA said, I'm not with none of the mess. So PUSHA, here's my question. Here's my question, Big P, Big T, Terrence. Why are you starting all this mess if you ain't with none of the mess?
Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn.
All right, gang. So we're trying to figure out why PUSHA's with all this mess. But look, first let's investigate. What is the mess he's talking about with Travis? So PUSHA went on to say, Travis, you're a mess. You allow niggas to really hate on your homies and friends on your own album. Exhibit A.
You know,
Sicko.
what was really going on. I'm like, okay. Now I'm looking at Trav like, Trav, why would you let the nigga do that on the song? But I get Trav, like this, Drake is an artist. He gonna express his. But you know that's like our guy, bro. This nigga like provided an opportunity for us. You know what I mean? You can't just let a nigga diss our buddy, you know?
You let Drake hop on that song and disrespect Kanye. What the hell is wrong with you? That's what Pusha's saying. I don't know. Me personally, I agree with Pusha. That was some hoe ass shit. Look, Exhibit B.
After Travis crashed a session with Pharrell to play his Utopia album, but he didn't play the Drake verse on Meltdown. And that's where Drake says that he'll melt down the chains that he bought from Pharrell's auction.
Next, you drop that Meltdown with that Drake verse on it, but you mysteriously had played it for Pusha T the day before with no Drake verse. And it seems like because Drake was dishing Pusha T and Pharrell and you let him do that shit on your song, that you were on some real weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? By not allowing Pusha to hear the verse, but playing the other song, the rest of the song, totally nobody asked you, bro. Nobody asked you to hear the song. So you came and played it, you left off the weirdo verse, and that was weird. Exhibit C, you was running across that stage with that like that situation, right?
Just play that. Oh, man. Please, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Metro was trying to get out of here like. No. All right, then. Nah, Metro, you gotta let that shit go right now, bro. Them selling dope, is you like that? Man. Here we go.
You was running across that stage telling them boys play that like that, and we all saw that right after you put him on your songs to diss two of your homies. Nigga, what is going on with you, Travis? That was weird. I gotta hand it to Pusha T. That was weirdo shit. I'm not clocking it as T. I don't know if I used that right, but that's not T to me. Does T mean cool or copacetic? Because if not, I use that incorrectly. But that's not copacetic, brother. And then we don't even need to mention my boy Sci-Hi the Prince, who has definitely told us all, you owe him a swap and he's never gonna get it. Because he wrote that sicko mode. Travis, what's going on? You're disloyal. Y'all see that shit? I think that little kid retarded, bro.
Yeah, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her Utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
Anyway, so Pusha was on that last verse. We all thought he was talking about our boy Ye. But it turns out there's a new nigga involved in the beef, in the back and forth. And so this is what's going on with that, right? This is what Pusha said. Pusha said, you cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Y'all, who was he talking about? Because we was like, we all saw Ye crying on that election situation about how his father almost aborted him, but his mother was such a good woman. So he's like, okay, Ye cried. Then he's like, he died in front of you. Is he talking about a dead nigga? R.I.P. to all the goats that died, so we ain't gonna disrespect them. But no, he couldn't be talking about that. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Ye and Kim live in Calabasas. Then Drake moved there. Her lip gloss was plopping. She ain't need you to eat. Utopia moved right up the street. So again, Utopia. Drake was on Utopia. He was on sicko mode. But anyway.
The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it.
Wait a minute, guys. I just reread the lyrics. It says, her Utopia moved right up the street. Did Kylie let Drake hit and then Travis cried about this in front of Pusha T? What we got to do is we got to go through the property ownership records in Calabasas and Hidden Hills since 2020, okay? We got to do the proper research, gang. We got to figure it out. Because Pusha T does say in this verse, he could have AE'd, he could share or AE it. So is he talking about Tyga? Because AE and share, AE is that dude, you know, not Ant Edwards, but the other little freaky nigga that used to be running around with all these chicks that's now messing off with share. Man, we gossiping. We gossiping. He said he could share and AE it. So AE is the guy that's dealing with share, Amber Rose baby father situation. And I think he used to also be dealing with Kylie and Tyga, and I think Tyga and AE and Travis got into it. So is it Drake? Is it Tyga? Who Pusha's basically clearly saying, Travis, Instagram got your bitch. You don't got your bitch. That's what Pusha's saying. You see what I'm saying? Because look, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. That was a double entendre. That was a metaphor. AE share. AE is the TV network. Share, you share content. So bro was really like saying he was willing. He did you the favor of not sharing this content with the world, bro, because you was very sick. Cause Instagram got your bitch type. You know what I mean? Y'all see that shit? I think that little kid retarded, bro. I think that little nigga retarded, bro. He kicking the ball at the back of the goal. He kicking that shit at the wrong part, bro. And they encouraging that shit. That shit weird. But look, anyway, my bad. Look, so what's next with this whole Pusha T, Kanye, Travis Scott, Drake situation? Kendrick, this is the most excellent way to start a battle royale if this was wrestling. This would be the most excellent way because now we got Drake mad at Ye and Pusha T and Kendrick and Travis Scott. Now we got Ye. I don't know if Ye mad at anybody, but he could be mad at Pusha T, Drake, Travis, and it seemed like he mad at Kendrick too. But really, I think Ye is more like sad with these niggas or something because he said he missed Pusha T. He always seemed to miss Drake. They saying he jealous of Kendrick, and the whole Travis situation just leaves me doing, what's up with that? And then we got our boy Kendrick, who probably, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's get to Kendrick last. Then our boy Drizzy. That's where Drizzy comes into this. Drizzy's mad at everybody. Drizzy gonna try to pull other niggas out the fucking woodworks to go in on. For real. So Drizzy's mad at all four of those niggas plus at least 16 more niggas because it's a 20v1. And then Pusha is just like unbothered, but he's really ready to handle anybody that's willing to come at him. Basically, that's his whole vibe. And then our boy Kendrick, he's like the last nigga to run out. Like the nigga everybody was waiting for, but the last nigga to run out. Like, I don't really care about this, but y'all needed me. My presence was required. That's what Kendrick is on. So, bro, this is like real battle royale shit, man. What's next? What's next, guys? I forgot my boy Travis. Look, I don't know if Travis gonna really join in. Bun B says he definitely will. He knows his character. But me personally, I'm looking at that shit like, Travis, you don't want it with Pusha. Like, let's be serious. You don't want that with Pusha. So I don't even think you want that with Ye, or you definitely don't want that with Ken. Bro, just stay away from Drake. Look, Travis, stay safe. When that battle royale occurs, Travis, stay safe, my boy, because you don't want. So there you go, guys. You know, you just came on a little morning run with me. I do this every day, 3-4 miles, jump roping, running. You know, I try to stop as little as possible. The goal is to keep going, you know. Then we come to the park, we do our calisthenics, we play with the ducks and and we just take in the fresh air. It's a way to start the day. So thanks for tapping in with me, guys. Be back soon. Who's this weird guy? Look at him. Look at him. Look at that guy. Look at him. Look at him. Okay. Anyway, yeah, just me and a bunch of weirdos at the park. Happy Juneteenth. Hope your family stays black or becomes black today. If you're white, become black. Yeah, keep it up.